Hello, good day to our lecturer, Dr. Lau Ping. So today I'm going to discuss about the group project. So we are consist of four members, which is my name is Devarasan. Secondly is Leshini. Third is Azwan Amirul, and the last one is Anwar Arif bin Zaibi. So today I'm going to discuss about the last one about the suitable computing device, which is many students in the Institute of High Level Learning still in B40 group, which makes them to unable to purchase any high-end device for their study purpose. Suggested device for the students is a laptop. This device is very lightweight and convenient to carry to any desired place. So the maintenance for the laptop causes very low price because of the specification of the model just perfect for a student to done their assignments, projects, and it also had a graphic card on it for installing device software. Then this laptop is with this specification costs only 900 per unit. The suggested specification for the laptop is processor Qualcomm Snapdragon 850. The graphic card is integrated Qualcomm A306 630. The RAM is the 4 GB and the storage is 128 GB SSD 2.1 and the display is 12.5 Full HD display IPS, which is very convenient to the students. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nishni. So for task 2 is a suitable specifications. So the suitable specifications for the processor, what we prefer is the processor is Qualcomm Snapdragon 850. So this processor is an ARM based SoC for Windows laptops. It's a higher clock version of 3 versus 2.8 GHz. So ARM is a family of reduced instruction set of computer instruction set of architectures for computer processors. So the next point is RAM. The RAM is 4 GB. DLL is not implemented on this RAM and low power consumption. Display, the display we highly would suggest is a 12.5-inch FHD IPS display with 1920 by 1080 megapixel. So what is FHD? FHD is a full high definition display, and also the IPS display is a screen technology for LCD. So in this case, when if anyone touches the screen, an IPS panel will not show the tailing when the user touches the laptop. So the fourth point is a universal flash storage. Next. So the storage is a must in a laptop to keep files or documents permanently. So the storage in this laptop is 128 GB universal flash storage 2.1 is a faster random read speed than with the eMMC 5.1 interface. So what is eMMC? eMMC is a multimedia card. The eMMC runs faster for a smaller storage and retrieval. So as from what we suggest is students are mainly to do their assignments and to do slides and everything. So for students, this would be the best suggestion for them. So the next point is the battery. The battery is 4.200 mAh, which is an ampere hour. The weight is around 1.20 kilogram and it considered as a lightweight. So normally students will not like to carry heavy weights with them, even in the hands or in the bag. So this is a lightweight, and when they fixed in the laptop, it will be fine for the students. So with this specification, there is a laptop model which is called as JOI Book SK300, and it's only costing around RM 900 per unit. So this would be the best and suitable specification for the students.
For task 3, to reach the satisfaction on using the Joybook SK3000, it is advisable to analyze the minimum requirement of the application such as Microsoft Office, web browsing application, programming, video and audio editing, and also playing games. Based on the requirement, the compatibility of the laptop is able to be tested whether it is suitable to be used by the students for daily tasks and assignment. For Microsoft Office, including Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, it requires you to use a Windows operating system with 1.6 GHz with a RAM of 2 to 4, runnable in 32-bit, and 4 GB of available disk space. It is possible to run Microsoft Office tasks on Joybook SK3000 in where the operating system are able to work from 2.8 to 3 GHz with 4 GB of RAM. This means the performance of the laptop running this program is okay for web browsing including Google, Chrome, Microsoft Edge, or Bing. Google Chrome will take up to 1000 megabytes of RAM with the opening of 10 tabs. 790 megabytes of RAM is needed to open 10 tabs when exploring through Microsoft Edge. Mozilla Firefox will take up to 960 MB of RAM with the opening of 10 tabs. It is possible to run the web browsing program as the common 4 GB of RAM is enough to run web browsing programs such as Google Chrome. Best stated that Joybook SK3000 is able to run software like Spotify, Netflix, and Google Chrome and is working just fine on the laptop. The program install need to be in a 32-bit version as there is no compatibility available for the ARM-based processor which is mentioned in the task 1 or task 2 in this laptop when installing 64-bit version of software stated by Glass 2021. To run a programming software like Oracle for Java, DB C++ for C and C++ English, Notepad++ for HTML, Oracle software needed to be run Java code and to be run under 32-bit and 64-bit platform, and the memory needed to run the software is 128 MB. Debian C++ is the IDE related development environment where the software is used to build and run the C++ and C program and runnable in a 32-bit platform with 32 MB of RAM needed. Notepad++ is a decent platform for building HTML code for website building. It requires 512 MB of RAM with 100 MB of storage. It is available in the 32-bit platform which is runnable in an ARM-based processor such as Snapdragon. The Joybook SK3000 is able to run programming IDE software such as Oracle, DB++, and Notepad++. The system requirement needed to run the software is applicable to be used in this scope. The performance of this laptop when running this software is considered fine. For video and audio editing, it is hard to look for a software that is runnable on Joybook SK3000 with a very low specification, but we can come up with Filmora. Filmora is a decent platform for video and audio editing for a low-spec laptop in which a minimum of 4 GB of RAM is needed. It is runnable to be used in a 32-bit platform. The Joybook SK3000, as mentioned earlier, comes with low specification of hardware, so it is hard to run a high-performance video editing software such as Lightroom and Sony Vegas. Filmora is runnable in a low-spec laptop as the RAM needed is below 4 GB and runnable in 32-bit platform. For gaming, it is also hard to play a game from a Steam platform or Origin platform especially, but it doesn't mean that it couldn't run any game. One game program is enough to run games that are available in the Microsoft Store such as Candy Crush Saga and Asphalt Legend with a minimum of quad-core processor, stated by Best. It is hard to run a games application in this Joybook SK3000 as the minimum requirement to run games, especially from Steam platform, required 8 GB of RAM and an integrated graphic processor. However, games such as Asphalt Legend and Candy Crush Saga is runnable on this laptop as the requirement is low and in line with the specification of Joybook SK3000. In conclusion, it is hard to run benchmarking software on Joybook SK3000 as most of the programs are runnable in 64-bit platform, but there are always alternatives. Where user can choose to run decent programs such as Filmora for video editing that do not meet high specification of hardware. As a student, Joybook SK3000 is a wise choice with affordable price in where it is able to run programming software, web browsing such as Netflix, and the most important part is the Microsoft Office. Another factor that affects why Joybook SK3000 is laptop preference visual program is the longevity of the battery. Best, who are the users, stated that the battery lasts an entire day of use involving browsing the web, writing articles, and watching YouTube videos.
Hello, my name is Anwar Arif bin Zaidi and I will present about Peranti Siswa comment and suggestion for the task 4. Peranti Siswa is a device such as tablet, laptop and smartphone launch scheme under the Communication and Multimedia Ministry for IPT students in Malaysia. Peranti Siswa can help the students who don't have any gadgets or device for studies, especially during online class that requires them to run software such as Google Meet, Zoom and etc. Due to the implementation of online learning, most of the assignments need to be done involving video editing for presentation parts. If the loan device is broken, they can get return it and get a new one. So the disadvantage for Prantisiswa are the daily activity on the device is recorded as the name of the students is registered on the device as and the owner of the device is the government. Other than that, the student also need to be responsible if the device is lost or stolen. Thus, the student will be more burdened as they need to pay for the compensation although it was not their fault. So other suggestion is Prantisiswa program is to provide an scheme for a smart device. The government can give a device under a scholarship program and collaborate with some device brands to provide a device for IHL and B40 students. The students can be more responsible as the device ownership is on their own. Moreover, the students are able to upgrade the hardware specification of the device such as RAM and the HDD to SSD, which allow the student to run software faster. That's all from our group. Thank you.